Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear friends, welcome. In this Illustrator video, I would like to create this pattern. You may think that's so hard to draw, but believe me, that's so simple and very easy to draw. Let's start from scratch. Okay, I should first delete this. Let's create first a new rectangle tool. Click there. I have already designed that, and Illustrator remembers the values. The width is 70 points and the height is 100 points. Click OK. I don't want any pattern. This is only for guide. Now let's create a new ellipse tool. First, Ctrl-Shift-A to deselect everything in this artboard. Find the anchor point, click, drag, hold down Alt, Shift simultaneously. Okay, now let's go to Edit, Copy, and again Edit, Paste and Print. In the next time, I would like to use the keyboard shortcut, which is Ctrl-C for copy, and paste and print is Ctrl-F. Now let's scale down that. Again, hold down Alt Shift in the same time, and for me, yeah, that's better. And let's again make a copy, Ctrl-C, Ctrl-F to paste and print, and scale down. And for this circle, I don't want any stroke, so I should convert that to, I should change to a fill color. You can change here, or the shortcut for that is to convert stroke color to the fill color is Shift X. Better. Okay, now let's make a copy. But first, let's increase the stroke width. Select this one, and that one for me is, I think 3 is enough. And this one from 1 point to 2 point. Now let's a little bit scale down these two circles. Perfect. Now let's duplicate these layer, but maybe these two circles. Drag, hold down Alt and Shift to make a copy with constraint enabled. Okay, now let's duplicate this layer again. Ctrl-C, Ctrl-F. Now let's make guides. So let's create a new layer for the guide. I think that's perfect. That's so important to perfectly align. If there is any mistake in a little bit disorder, I think that will make a problem. Okay, now let's create a new line for this bottom circle. go to line segment and click there and drag. Okay, now let's add the stroke the same value as this circle is. 1, 2, 3. This is 1.2 and 3 point. Now let's add a point to this area. Click the pen tool, add anchor point tool and add a point there. Okay, select the direct selection tool and select some of the areas. Okay, now let's zoom in and select these 2 points, deselect the guide and Control G. This is the 1 point for this year. Select, deselect the guide, Control G. Now let's add a little bit of smoothness to these. Okay. Now let's make a new guides. Select the guides layers and zoom in. Drag one guide to the center of this circle and one guide to from the left side. Yeah, that's the point. And one guide here. Now delete this rectangle, I don't need that. Now let's select all of the shapes and guides. Then go to Pathfinder and divide. Okay, now right click here and ungroup. Deselect and select some of the portion that we don't need, and also these areas. Also for this, that's the shape. Select all of the shapes and go to reflect. Hold down Alt and click there. Check the preview and make a copy. That's better and awesome. Let's make a small circle in middle of the shapes. Go to again shapes, ellipse tool, and create a new circle. And add the color. Now let's make outline from these two shapes. Go to Object, Path, Outline Stroke, and then Join, and change the color to a bluish color. These shapes should be the same color like this one. And these shapes should be a dark bluish color. The color is belong to you, which color you would like to add. Okay, now I think I don't need the strokes, the guides else. Select, go to Object, Pattern, and Make. Let's first check. I think all of the shape is better. Okay, and done that. Now let's create a rectangle to see, and let's apply. Okay, that's fine. Hope to enjoy the tutorial. Please subscribe to my channels to see more video tutorials. Goodbye. See you in next tutorial.